Welcome to Trendings with Honest Nigeria. Hi guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Trendings with Honest Nigeria, where we dive into entertainment in 60 and more. My name is Flora, and I'm here with
Kenny.
Hi Kenny.
Any other keeper she's coming. Hi Flora.
Today, tomorrow, next year, any day, any time.
You get
time,
ready.
brother. How are you doing?
I'm okay then.
It's like we are twinning in this color.
In fact, I don't even know. Is it okay? You said burnt orange the other time.
I guess I don't even know what color. If you drop
Brownish,
what color
orange.
you think it is in the comment section, because the big guy, I don't know.
But it's actually nice. I
Thank
like
you.
Yeah,
Our spirits are one. Yeah. Alright guys, you know how we do when it comes to trending with Honest Nigeria. We're here to share our opinion with you on what has been trending for the week. Today we do not have any guests on the show, and so we are going to be your hosts and guests. So stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. Now, like we said before we went on the break, we are not going to be having any guests on the show, so we are going to be your hosts and guests. These stories that we have for you this week, these stories are very interesting and very inciting.
Yeah.
I won't even say, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
well, kind of thoughtful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of the stories are actually they're genuinely thoughtful and nice and very amazing progress, all of that. But there's one particular story that is just
that's making headlines.
as in it's making me Kenny. She's just
exactly. Now
exactly.
we know our mama now, the baddest influencer, right?
Exactly.
Actress Nkechi Blessing shares Dildo as mother's remembrance. And now this lady has been making headlines as she shared these dildos souvenirs to guests. You understand? At the just concluded 1-year remembrance ceremony of our late mom. You know what? You know what comes burst to my head when she was sharing this thing. She said something, and I quote: "I am not trying to say men are scum because I have a man, but you sometimes need to help yourself for when you don't have a man. This is my souvenir for the single ladies here to help yourself."
Okay, so one thing, first thing first.
Okay.
Thank you. I really appreciate you for helping. At least you are being thoughtful, helping single ladies.
Like us.
But what happened to Bible? What happened to piece of advice? I mean,
No, but Flora, be calming down.
I'm
now.
calm.
Be
I'm
calming
super
down.
calm.
Alright, me be calming down. But let me tell you something. When I saw the video, if you see the video, single lady were washing, you say, okay, is it okay? If you see, when I saw it, it's go far. It's too long, go. Let it go to enter. And people were like, she was like, Shotigba. No, me otigba, ma, me otigba. I was like, wow.
Without shame.
Do you understand what it's Bible now? I have Bible at home.
Before. Even if that small blue that they teach in secondary school, they will not take it.
You understand?
Because there are some things more that people find more
interesting.
I won't even say interesting, that people want more than Bible. I don't know. I feel like
but are we going to say this dildo now is more of like a woman's want or need?
Well, want, need. If I drop my 2 cents on this matter, you people will come for me.
No, drop it now.
Okay.
We are talking, right?
They say I should drop it.
And we're learning,
Okay.
you know. You know what, Flora? Some people don't even know what dildo means. Some people, I'm not saying everyone, some people, you understand.
Well, I don't think it's something hard.
Okay.
Just type it inside Google. Google is your best friend.
Yes.
You will get it one time.
Ask Google.
But let me drop my 2 cents. I'm actually very scared of dropping my 2 cents.
Drop it now.
Because I don't want people to come for me.
We're talking, you know.
My 2 cents is guys are very cheap. Men are cheap. Just one call away. They are there for you. You don't need to be stressing yourself for all these expensive things. Just in fact, they will still feed you. They will even still give you thanks for coming.
Yeah.
I mean,
but okay, you just said your mind right now. But
I mean, that's what I've seen and I've heard girls say. So
okay, but what about if this interests them more than guys?
So one thing is, I have never heard anybody share, that as a souvenir, right? So it's actually not
even in a birthday party.
I mean, remembrance about late mom. I feel like I actually like the way she always makes headlines. You know, she does things that are just like
you might just want to get interested
like I'm trying to say something. You know, she's always there on the news, everywhere, right? But sharing this, auntie, what will you now share for 10 years later? Remembrance. Because maybe she will give you life man or life woman. Take to you.
But really, she really went viral.
Yeah.
The video really went viral, and you know, for the fact that people were like,
we're rushing it away.
I'm like, okay, I'll take it on now.
Then that's when you know that
some ladies will even have a man. You have someone. Well, if we stay on this issue,
we will not leave, please.
Like we will sleep, we wake up and come.
Anyway, please, still talking about making headlines.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the celestial being.
Yay!
Take it away.
Yes, so Kelly Rowland features on Ayra Starr's Bloody Samaritan remix. Hey!
Vibe killer. So now, Bloody Samaritan.
That
one.
Oh God, so we know our Kelly Rowland now. American music star Kelly Rowland has featured on the remix of Ayra Starr hit single Bloody Samaritan. Now, this remix was released on Wednesday this week, and you know, this was how it even started. There was this Ghanaian American independent creator, that's Larry Osei Mensa, not this Ghanaian name. He posted a video of himself driving while listening to the Bloody Samaritan on his Instagram story. So he now asked for collaboration between Ayra Starr and Kelly Rowland. And now immediately Kelly Rowland responded, and she said, and I quote, "Just say the word, I am ready." Actually,
talking about we had this conversation, you know, in one of our previous episodes, we talked about how the Afrobeat and Afropop is now international, and how there are so much collaborations between our Nigerian artists and the international ones, and it's so amazing because when they come together, it is always a vibe. It's always interesting. It's always, you know, you're just feeling it and all of that. I really like that, and so I really have no doubt that this is going to be really interesting. Like this song is going to be. I've actually listened to what do you call it, like a teaser, and
and it's very nice. You know, I love the sound. It's taking me away.
They carry where you know. I be the carry go where you know. Because for me, if they carry me go where I know.
All of the above, my sister.
Alright, guys, let's go on a quick break. We'll be back to take the rest of the story. Glad to have you back. Now, still talking about the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
We have this amazing movie from a very and super talented director and producer.
In fact, everything.
Kunle Afolayan. Now, this movie is called Anikulapo. And, you know, it's not like the normal Anikulapo that we know. Yes. And, you know, I feel like, no, I don't even feel like, from the premiere of the movie and the trailer that I have seen, this, and from previous works of Kunle Afolayan, I have no doubt, absolutely no doubt that this movie is going to be fantastic. Yes, top notch.
Yeah, fantabulous.
Because I've seen the trailer, I've seen the cast of the movie, I've seen everything. It's just nice, and I really cannot wait to see this movie. And so September 30, guys, go and grab your popcorn and yes, because it's gonna be. And guess what? You don't even need to go to the cinema. It's going to be available also on Netflix. You know, streaming platforms. Yeah. So please.
Yeah, speaking of amazing, we have Kunle Afolayan on that day. That's on the day of the release. That day is his birthday.
Right. So we have to just in case you there's party, drop the location for us.
Exactly. Yeah.
None of it there. And if there's actually be a bit colorful, so that we can do and cool like this.
Oh my God, you got it.
Alright, guys. So please, and also the movie when you see it, because we're going to be doing review about it.
Yeah.
And so we would like to know your opinion about that movie. Anyway, that's not what this is about. But don't miss the date, September 30 for the movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be light.
Exactly, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be. Alright, now talking about entertainment, you already know that our entertainment gist cannot end without some a sprinkle of Big Brother Naija in it, right?
Yeah.
And so on today's episode of Big Brother Naija, we have our sister in the Lord, Sister CHICHI, always doing the Lord's work, always carrying matter on her head. And so she has given her feedback to a response now to CHICHI. I'm sorry, to Fina. So we know that a while back, I think earlier this weekend, Fina met with Bella to say, she actually noticed that CHICHI was moving to GROOVY. And so people were like, they're gossiping about CHICHI, it's not right. And then Fina went to CHICHI and actually, met with her, confronted her and said, I noticed that, when we just merged and all of that, you were moving to GROOVY, blah, blah, blah. And CHICHI was, earlier in the week, we were like, CHICHI was like, if you don't want this friendship, you can cut me off. Don't stress me and all of that. And so Mama has now given her a response. Like it's like she had to think about it. Now came back. She has given us a response. And she said, if she wanted GROOVY, nobody would stop her. It's the confidence for me. Very confident. Because like, you people don't know me in this house.
That was the first.
Anything I want, I will get it. Nobody can stop me. And I actually feel, well, maybe she's true. We don't know her really. Because at some point, before she and Deji, became close, Deji was not even looking at her. I guess Deji was with some other person. I think he was with Doyin at some point, and then was close to Rachel at some point, and then at some point it was kind of like Daniela before he now, moved to CHICHI. And all of that. They had all of the things that they had in the house. And then this made CHICHI say, GROOVY, I definitely did not move to GROOVY because it's not the kind of person, it's not it does not have what I want in a man.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, that was the response. Like, that the reason why she actually did not
really put
all the efforts to taking GROOVY was because GROOVY didn't have everything that she likes and she wanted in a man. So she decided to go for Deji because Deji is 20 times better than GROOVY, or how many times that she called. But,
oh my God.
But then she made it clear, very, very clear, that if she wanted GROOVY, nobody would stop her. They don't want anybody. Not even Fina.
But why is she just saying it now? Is it that the
angels
of response or feedback of
maybe she just sat and just thought about like, but these people don't know me in this house because she actually said it that you guys don't know me. If I want anything, I would get it. There's nothing anybody will do about it.
It is the way you're imitating her.
People don't know me in this house. If I want something, I would get it. Anyway, that's CHICHI's response. But we are not going to end this without telling you that we are gradually, all of us, coming to the end of the show. Yes, and we are much excited, as much as we are nervous and anxious about the winner. Yeah. Anyway, today is not the day for it. So I guess that's all that we have for you. Yeah, that's all the stories that we have for you. Thank you so much for staying with us. I had an amazing time shooting this episode. Yeah. And so for more interesting content like this, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Allnews Nigeria TV and all of our social media platforms on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And click on that notification button so that you get notified when we have such content like this. Interesting and seasoned content like this for you. So that's all. Until next time, my name is Flora.
And I'm Ken Bash.
Take care.